The Fable Forge presents the forgotten portrait. Once upon a time in a small coastal town, there lived an elderly woman named Amelia. She had spent most of her life in solitude, surrounded by a house filled with cherished memories and forgotten treasures. One such treasure was a portrait that had hung on her wall for as long as she could remember. The portrait depicted a young woman with mesmerizing green eyes and a warm smile. Amelia had always wondered about the story behind the portrait, but it had been so long since anyone inquired about it that she could barely recall herself. The face in the painting had become a part of her life, an enigmatic presence that watched over her every day. As the years went by, Amelia's health started to decline, and she became confined to her cozy armchair in the corner of the room. However, her curiosity about the portrait never waned. She often found herself staring into those green eyes, searching for clues, memories, or perhaps a connection to a long-forgotten past. One stormy evening, while rain lashed against the windows, Amelia heard a faint tapping sound coming from behind the portrait. Curiosity piqued, she hobbled over to investigate. She carefully removed the portrait from the wall and discovered a hidden compartment. Inside, she found a bundle of letters, yellowed with age. Amelia's trembling hands unfolded the first letter, and as she read its delicate words, she was transported to a different era. The letters revealed a heartfelt correspondence between the young woman in the portrait and her beloved, a sailor who had set off on a perilous journey across the sea. Each letter was filled with longing, hope, and a deep sense of love. Amelia became engrossed in the narrative of their lives. She read about the young woman's unwavering faith and devotion, eagerly awaiting her lover's return. Through the letters, she witnessed their joys, their sorrows, and the trials they faced while separated by vast distances. As Amelia delved deeper into their story, she began to feel a connection with the young woman in the portrait. She recognized the strength and resilience that lay behind those green eyes, a strength she herself had unknowingly possessed throughout her own solitary journey. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. Amelia devoured each letter, feeling as though she was living the tale alongside the young couple. The stormy nights outside were mirrored by the emotional storms within the letters. Passionate declarations, desperate pleas, and moments of profound vulnerability. One day, as the sun broke through the clouds, Amelia read the final letter. It spoke of loss, of shattered dreams, and a heart forever scarred. The sailor had perished at sea, leaving the young woman to face a future without her true love. Tears streamed down Amelia's face as she absorbed the profound sorrow in the woman's words. The weight of their love story settled upon her like a heavy blanket, and she couldn't help but feel the immense gratitude for the life she had lived, the moments she had cherished, and the love she had known, albeit in a different form. With a sigh, Amelia carefully placed the letters back into their hiding spot behind the portrait. She returned it to its rightful place on the wall, the young woman's gaze once again watching over her. As Amelia grew older, the portrait became a reminder of the power of love, loss, and resilience. It served as a testament to the enduring spirit of those who had come before her, whispering stories of the past to anyone willing to listen. And so, the forgotten portrait continued to hang on the wall, preserving a love story that transcended time, waiting to be discovered by another curious soul who longed to unravel its mysteries and find solace in its silent embrace.